Oh, my butt.
What's up, my guy?
Uncle Charlie's in the hole.
First thing, bro. First thing that I want to address.
Hey, Miss John.
Uncle Charlie, what's happening, man? What's good with you?
Hey, Miss J.
In the Voch Lombardi show. I said, don't get mad because Voch speaks better Spanish than he can. Because if you're talking about content, original content. What's up, nephew?
Miss Jackie gives great hugs.
Voch, I'm hardcore leading.
Perfect.
Beats Planet.
See, it's been a long time coming. See, it's been a long time coming. So we have to do things appropriately. We have to do things with decency and order. We have to do things like we done lost our damn mind around here. And I'm here for it. I'm here for every little bitty piece of the mind losing. You understand? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some water and M'Baku in it. You understand? See, tanking is cool. Don't be mad at me, though. The only thing better than a Cowboy W is a W against the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? What's some words I can say to piss off an Eagles fan? Quarterback and head coach. I'm sure those words work. But I do the Dougie when they wince in pain. Them words hurt. See. Even if there was a season where we went 2-14, that may not be your thing, but Randy Gregory puts Hurts on the ground. We laughing at your team. We pick up Jalen Hurts like this is your king. That sounds evil. It sounds mean. It sounds spiteful. We get homicidal. Randy Gregory's in your backfield with a little red rifle. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this was a terrible time for me to go on vacation. This was a terrible time for me to go on vacation because everything flipped. Everything switched. Everything turned. Everything dipped. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if we in the playoff race, this whole tanking thing, we can't be fans anymore. This Cowboy team looks different. We're not in Kansas anymore. Let me tell you something. We got the war call. Let me not go no farther. Let me ask everybody. Chat box, how is your water? Let me tell you something, man. Let me get comfortable here. Let me tell you something, man. This is different. You know, we can beat up on bad teams all we want. We can beat up on the Bengals. We can beat up on the 49ers and all that. Even though the Eagles still identify as a bad team, I refuse to let this one slide. I refuse to let this one slide, ladies and gentlemen, because they like to hop in our little chat box. And I said earlier on my video, you should go watch it. I said this earlier. They like to hop in our little chat box and they got their chests all big because they beat up on Ben DiNucci. I'm calling my brother. Andy Dalton, the little red rifle. He's earned the nickname Andy Dalton, the little red rifle, coming in, beating up on the opposition, beating up on the enemy, beating up on the ops is what they call them in the streets. But ladies and gentlemen, wait till Rain Dakota Prescott come back next year. We're going to sweep him for the next 10 years, for the next decade. Michael Jaquette the third. You get a big play. You get a big play. You get a big play. That boy looked like he had nothing better to do in his way. He said, you know what? I might as well be working at Home Depot. If I ain't going to be no better than Daryl Worley, I might as well not even play football. That's what he said. That's what he said. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want y'all to let this one slide. We not going to let this one slide. They say, oh, but Voch, he's the undrafted cornerback. He's the undrafted cornerback. We got an undrafted tackle that's getting beat up on. We got two undrafted tackles that they beating up on. You know what I'm saying? We having the same kind of issues that they having. You know what I mean? They have injuries. We have injuries. But the best part about it, ladies and gentlemen, y'all watch this. The best part about it, ladies and gentlemen, is that all our players going to come back. And everything's just going to be in perfect harmony. Everything's going to be lined up and just synced in right. But they guys going to come back and they not going to be able to afford them. So the backups that they playing with now, they going to play with later. I've been humble enough. I actually sat back pre-game and was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna talk crazy to Lord Brunson and all that, cause, you know, we were supposed to do some crazy talking preseason, but when two teams losing, it ain't even fun anymore. This was fun to me. This was fun to me. Keep defending Carson Wentz, Playboy. Keep defending them. Keep defending them. And then when the young ball come in like your savior, when the young Jalen Hurts come in like your savior, and he beat up on teams with no pass rush, who was at Arizona that had no pass rush, we did similar things like that when no pass rush was involved. But that's what happens when rookie quarterbacks, when the scenario's in their favor, you know what I'm saying, they look a little better than what they were. Everything that glitters is in gold, ladies and gentlemen. So you saying, Voch, where's all this pass rush coming from? Shit, the right side. The right side. The right side where 94 resides, hanging out the passenger side of your best friend's ride. Like, no, I don't want no scrubs. I don't want no scrubs. I don't want no scrubs. But the Eagles ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice but to run their scrubs out there. You know what they do? You know what they do when they run scrubs out there? Coop eat, Lamb eat, Gallup eat, Cousin Tony eat. If you didn't see that, go watch my film. Says we get to eat up on scrubs. You know what that's called? Mismatching. You're only as bad as your worst player. Their worst player is horrid. Equal sign. That means the Eagles are, yes, ladies and gentlemen, they are horrid. They're terrible. They suck. They trash. They trash. We was going to be better than the Eagles prior to that getting beat. Prior to that getting beat. You mean to tell me they upgrade at quarterback and they get mathematically eliminated first? What are we doing? What are we doing? They get mathematically eliminated first? See, I don't want to hear all this, but Voch, they have a backup quarterback, Voch. They're doing the best they can, you know, and the quarterback controversy and Carson Wentz. It's just gonna be so funny. I just want everybody to close their eyes and imagine. Close their eyes and imagine. Next year, when the quarterback controversy gets real thick and the salary cap goes down and we look at Carson Wentz money and we say, oh, well, we're going to pay Carson Wentz the same money he's been making. But then you realize Carson Wentz didn't get re-signed. He got extended. So he's making rookie deal money this year and his $35 million kicks in next year. And the Eagles going to be looking around like, how we going to afford all these people? That's going to be a beautiful day. A beautiful day. A beautiful day in paradise, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a beautiful day in paradise. All them receivers that they thought they was going to have track meets versus Dallas with, oh, good luck. You're going to need them all. You're going to need them all. Even if they spend their first round pick on linebacker, they still can't cover. Even if they spend their first round pick on cornerback, they still can't catch the football. Even if they spend their first round pick on receiver, who gonna tackle Zeke? I just don't see this Eagle thing getting better for them anytime soon. I see the Washington football team projecting higher than them. I see the New York football Giants projecting higher than them. You know the only reason the Cowboys is down because Voch got hurt. So you mean to tell me when all this thing get to percolating, you think the Eagles gonna recover? No. Are they not gonna? What? What is that? What is that? What you say? They can't sign free agents. They can't draft because they're not good at drafting. They're going to have a quarterback controversy. One's going to have to be on the bench. Most likely the better guy's going to be on the bench. If not, the expensive guy's going to be on the bench. And you can have whatever you like. Yeah. Sean Lee cussed them boys out, didn't he? Well, let me tell you something, boy. We gave up 17 points and it was looking real iffy. Sean Lee cussed 3 times. It didn't happen again. It didn't happen again. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? I just got somebody from the Cowboys organization just tagged me into my earpiece. They just said, "Oh, Cowboys got turnovers this game too." Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, I know this tanking thing was okay. That's when we was up in the early portions of the draft, you know. But if we a game away from the playoffs, we might as well. If we're a game away from the playoffs, we might as well. Took this offense a while to get going, but it got going. The defense still terrible. But it took a while for the defense to kind of get rolling. But we get turnovers now. God forbid we get in the playoffs. God forbid we beat the Buccaneers in that bitch when we get. Listen, man. Boy Bangley YouTube says, much love from Unintentional Ground and Crew with Lieutenant Dan. Shouts out to Lieutenant Dan. Thank you for blessing us with those bars. Salute. I'm here for the stream and its topics, but hopefully I can catch you discussing battle rap again at another time. Enjoy your insight. Appreciate you, fam. We're going to get into battle rap at some point, but we talking Cowboy W today. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. With my lemon blueberry alkaline. All right, we successfully reconnected. All right, cool. Here we go. So, Dalton played well. I normally kind of hate on Andy a little bit, but Andy did fine. Shouts out to Andy. He made the throws. Overthrew by 3 of them, but we ain't just going to be sitting up counting all the plays that he overthrew. We're going to talk about the ones he hit. He seemed to get everybody involved. Good for young Andy. Zeke ran like somebody was trying to take his job. Zeke was running like he heard rumors that the dude that that stepped in to do his job when he was on vacation started to do a little job that was close to replicable or better than him, and Zeke felt like he maybe had to take a better get a better performance in. Zeke was doing some things we ain't seen in a while. Even if we say, oh well, Zeke's performing bad because of the offensive line, Zeke has had the same offensive line and he ran mighty nice after the idea that his job was in jeopardy. I think that's interesting. Coop got off. Lamb got some. Gallup ridiculous. Let me just hit the button for Gallup being ridiculous. Can we stop trying to trade Michael Gallup? It's like every time the community starts to try to trade Michael Gallup, he drop 100 yards and 2 damn touchdowns. Can we just pause that for a second? Can we just shut down that talk and just keep those dudes that we have and bring those dudes back next year for when Ford gets back? We don't want Ford to be, even or worse than he was last year. We want everything to be a little better than it was when Ford left. We want this to be a nice little house when Ford gets back. You understand? What else? Offensive line, to be honest, the line kind of sucked, but Andy Dalton held it together, so shouts out to brother Andy. We are getting turnovers on defense, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting turnovers on defense. At some point, we got to ask ourselves, if we're a terrible offense, a terrible defense, right? To where we give up the yardage, right? Like Jalen Hurts had 300 yards Sunday, but it didn't feel like it because they put up 17 points. We got turnovers. We got interceptions. He didn't score touchdowns. So we got to ask ourselves, can we be deficient in the yard and talent category? But if we get turnovers with 4 at quarterback, can we win? I think we can. Zach Martin coming back this week, maybe or maybe not. I don't know. That's not confirmed yet. Besides that one play to Deshaun Jackson that we gave up early, and that was kind of Cheeto looking funny, I got to go back and watch the all 22 to see if there was supposed to be some kind of safety help or something like that. But besides Cheeto getting smoked there, and besides the 300 yards that we kind of gave up offensively, I mean, we wasn't terrible at DB. We wasn't terrible. Donovan Wilson laid some wood again. And if you watch the end zone copy, that interception that Anthony Brown caught, that was going to be an interception that Donovan Wilson would have caught. So it's interesting. Donovan Wilson gets his hands on a lot of footballs, man. The win was fun. The win was exciting. The win was incredible. Did I mention Randy Gregory might be the best defensive end in the league? Did I just mention? I may be bugging, but when you win football games, you say what you want. When you win football games, you say what you want, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Gregory probably ain't the best defensive end in the league, but he's one of them. He's one of them. He rolls off the couch, one of the best defensive ends in the league, best pass rush on this team. He's making $38 a year, and he's bringing you value immediately. We got to respect Randy Gregory. And besides that, Cowboy W, bitch. I got super chats, man. Let me check my super chats out and get into the phone line, dog. Let me check my super chats and get into the phone. How many people we got on the phone? We got a couple people on the phone. If you want to call into the show, the lines is lit 515-606-5187, access code 309104. Let me go ahead and take. We don't even need Tankathon up there today. We ain't worried about draft picks today. We ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about it. Let me address my super chats real quick. We got 366 people watching. Can y'all imagine how lit this thing would have been if it was like the actual night of or whatever? Y'all got raps today? Come on, son. Y'all got raps today? Shouts out to Joe Cook dropping 5. Boy Bangley YouTube, he dropped that dub. Appreciate you, sir. My man Twan dropped 5 in the super chat. Say, Voch, what's happening? What's up, my guy? And Mike Live, KMT TV, he said 3 war calls for Randy Gregory for 94. I've given him 12, but shit, 13 don't hurt you. 13 ain't gonna hurt us at all. You understand? 13 war calls for Randy Gregory ain't gonna hurt nobody. 14 war calls for Randy Gregory. Go ahead and call into the show, man. I want to hear y'all reactions. I would love to hear y'all thoughts. I hope I've been sounding okay this whole time because I've been talking without my headphones on, but when the spirit in you, you just got to boogie as you disconnect and reconnect again. I don't see those things. It seems like the daggum stream is just going just fine. It's I don't know. We good to go. But we're going to get to the phones, man. If y'all want to call into the show, you know the number. Let's get brother Joe Sandberg on the phone. Joe Sandberg hit me on the Twitter machine. It says, we must protect everybody in that Eagles front office at all costs, because if they going to keep running themselves like that, we just need to just keep them real close. Go ahead, brother Joe. What's happening, man?
Oh, good. Everything feels good after a Cowboy W.
Absolutely, Mr. Wolf, 100%.
Man, the team building person in me really wanted to win, just to show people one thing. Look, it's not always worth it to go out and trade a day 2 pick, plus having to pay so many people for an outside guy.
Right.
and absolutely act like you don't know how to draft at all.
Mm-hmm. Right. What else, Joe?
Overall,
What else? What else? Keep going. Go ahead.
well, and I guess what? This is why you need to listen to Voch, not exactly just during the regular season, but also the off season. So this way you have an idea what you're drafting, and you don't end up taking Jalen Hurts at 53 being thrilled about it.
Just because he's better than Wentz don't mean he ain't flawed, but go ahead, sir.
Right. There's that, plus, but as you said, because of their contract situation,
Right.
People will be gone. Jeffrey will be gone. I think Kelsey's probably gone because of taking weird snaps, and he just doesn't look good.
Right.
And you also are paying a one-tech who I did not hear his name mentioned once
Right.
at all yesterday.
Right. That's the Hargrove kid?
Yep.
Beat the shit out of Hargrove, boy. Connor Williams had him a good little game. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. Appreciate it, Brother Joe.
Appreciate you taking my call.
Great call, great call, great call. Uncle Charlie. What's up, Uncle Charlie?
What's up, nephew? How you doing, bro?
Man, just trying to hold it down and process all this bliss after this Cowboy W on this Cowboy Tuesday. You know what I'm talking about?
We miss you, man. We glad you're back on home safe, and you needed a vacation. So kudos to you.
Right.
Kudos to you, and we're proud of you, Voch.
Right.
Your uncle is proud of you, and I love you, man.
Appreciate you, Uncle. Appreciate you, man. You know, kind words just touch down in my little heart, and I just melt on screen, man. So don't just say them too much, man, because I can't cry on screen. I'm a grown man, I can't cry on screen. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Well, you ain't got to do that, nephew. You know, talking about this season, somebody said if we win and we don't make it to the playoffs, what's this season going to say?
Right.
And I have to say, really not. But in the same sense,
Right.
if we did everything we have, if we did everything we could,
Right.
due to the circumstances, I have to say we did what we had, and we at least tried. So I'll take that as a positive. But for us to draft, I'll make this quick because I know you got clock game. For us to draft, we need to take the best available player on the board. If that's Alex Leatherwood at Alabama, if that's tackle, we need to go with that. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But I am going to give my Cowboy fans a service now.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to pay attention and listen to the news. They got rats in this city. They're huge, giant rats. They call them giant rats. They don't took over a park. I don't know what city or state. And they ate the swings, the basketball goals. And I'm telling you, somebody said, well, just give them eagle levels. Give them Halloween candy. That's Halloween candy to big old rats like that. You can pull it up on your Google. But that's not the real bad issue that's going on. I had a talk with my brother about 2 weeks ago. He called me on the phone. And he said, hey, brother, how you doing? I said, what's going on, man? He said, man, I'm laying up on the couch and I can't move. I said, you can't move? He said, man, I got all this stuff on me. I said, what stuff? He said, it looked like it's white. I said, man, what did you do now? I said, you know your wife is Creole, and her fingernail is 7 inches long. So what did you do? He said, man, she told me I had to leave, and I told her I was going, and I woke up, I couldn't move. I said, what do you think is on me? I said, what's on you? He said, it looked like some white stuff. I said, I think it's mayonnaise. I said, excuse me, I just got to ask, is it Miracle Whip? He said, bro, really? I said, man, let me tell you something. You should feel like the Lone Ranger, brother. You knew she put that root on me, and I couldn't stop itching. Look, I called on the phone. I said, sister-in-law, I don't mean no harm, no disrespect to you. I said, but ever since you left my house, I've been itching. She said, brother-in-law, I didn't put no root on you. I said, let me tell you something. I've been scratching my ass with a cold for 2 weeks, and it ain't stopped yet. I said, you put a root on me, and I need it off. She said, I'll tell you what, go in the kitchen, get a box of salt, pour it down the toilet, let it flush, let it come up until it's clear. Then I want you to go in there, and I want you to drink 8 glasses of water until you get full. I did that. And you know what happened? I had a full stomach with an itching ass. So I want everybody to understand something. I'm glad to say something. Treat all women with respect. Treat all women with respect, but those Creole women, they will put a root on you. They will put a root on you. And they will put a root on you. So be careful with disrespecting women. Treat them with the utmost respect. And that goes to my cowboy brother. Treat your woman with respect. Love her the way she needs to be loved. And if you can't understand her, get in the car and leave. And then when you come back, everything should be fine. And I love you, nephew.
Appreciate it, all.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Now you know he country. He ain't say put a spell. He said put a root on you. Let me just hit y'all with some real shit too, though. He said the best player may be Leatherwood. I don't think Leatherwood's gonna be a player that we consider taking in that range. But I tell you what, the best player on the board by the time we pick might be a tight end. But we'll talk about it. Let me grab my controls here. What's up, Jess?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Jess?
Miss you, my bro. Miss you.
You know the key word in vacation is vacate. So I had to get up out of here.
I know.
Right.
I hope you and your family enjoyed it and had a blessed Christmas.
Right.
Well, I'm so excited about this win. I needed them to win. I needed that refreshment, enjoyment, dealing with death in the family. But thank God, hey, still here. Right. My Amy is sounding better. She's sounding real good today. When I call her, she sounded a whole lot better than a few days ago. Because when she lost her son, she didn't want to live no more, Roots. But it's okay. I told her, you got to keep on going. You got a daughter left. Right. I know all her boys go, but her daughter is still here with her. And grandbabies and great-grands. Right. But I'm glad for that win. Remember I told y'all they need to keep Randy. They get on my nerves, keep taking Randy in and out that game. Right. I know they rotating players and all that, but I love that. I love it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But still, Randy needs to stay out there more than what they got him out there. Because I'm so glad that he was out there with Tank. Right. They got some sacks. And then came in Brown, got that interception. I was like, get it, bro, get it. Boy, I was so proud of our defense and offense Sunday. Man, that was what I've been talking about we needed to do. Right. I'm glad we rotating in and out and out, but they need to play Randy a little bit more and stop doing that to him. He deserved to play more. Right. I understand they want to rotate him and all, but they need to let him play more. And to the jokers in this chat talking all that noise about, oh, we beat a 4 and 10 and 1, all that mess, Eagles. So what? They are NF team. They're NFL team. They got beat, period. Right. Because if they had won, you wouldn't be saying all that mess. You'll be steady talking trash about the Cowboys. You'll be steady sitting up here trolling us in every chat. Talking about the Eagles won. Just go win y'all last game and worry about y'all team. Because all I want my Cowboys to do is go out Sunday and whoop those vegan butts. Period.
You say
I don't care. I'm not going to sit up here and support no Eagles unless I want them to beat the doggone with Redskins. They win, they win. They lose, they lose. Oh, well, as long as my Cowboys win out the season, I'm good. I'm good. But they making the playoffs, I'm still good. You see what I'm saying? But I would not be sitting up here supporting being no Eagle fan, all that mess people talking. Y'all got me all messed up. It's DC for life, baby. DC for life. Period.
So.
But I'm glad you're back, my friend.
So you said we about to play Sunday versus some vegans? Is that what you said?
Old giants is what I call them. Vegans, vagina.
Oh, jazz.
Mother,
jazz. We got kids listen to this show now. You can call them vegans.
I'm sorry. That's why I said vegans. I said vegans.
If it
makes, then you said something else, I said vagina.
You said what? What you say? What you whisper?
I said vagina. I said vegan, but you said something different to me. Like, wait a minute, what'd you say? Then I said, the vagina.
The vagina. I got you. Let me get you off. Let me get you off here before I get demonetized. Thank you, Jess.
Oh, I don't want you to get in trouble. I didn't fuss.
You good? You good? We straight. Don't worry about it. We straight. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Chris. Look, sometimes I shouldn't be asking questions I don't want to know the answer to. I was like, "What you mean, vegans? Who?" I said, "Who is vegan?" I said, "Who vegan?"
I wasn't ready. She's gonna go. Yeah, you weren't ready for just to hit you with that one. You weren't ready for just to hit you with that one, man.
Wasn't ready.
Oh my goodness, man! Hey, man, listen, I love the content, man. I love checking it on your show. Yeah. But man, Uncle Charlie is incredible, man. Yeah. I'm sorry, that dude said a full stomach and an inch and a half, and I'm still choking on that. Yeah, hey, man. Hey, man, I'm glad you had a good vacation, man. I'm glad you had a great vacation.
Yes, sir.
Amazing win. The tank keys are officially hung up, and man, let's just let the But no one knew. You know what? When we talked last week, and we talked about the football team winning against Carolina, I didn't know that Dwayne Haskins was the imposter, was the third imposter.
Yeah.
I thought Joe Sandberg would say that. I was waiting for Joe to say that all week. No, I just said I did not remember that Dwayne Haskins was the real MVP.
But look
though, I didn't know that.
But look though, this how wild Ron Rivera is. He say, "Look, I'd rather play this dude I found at Home Depot that ain't played a snap all year than to play Dwayne Haskins." Ron Rivera don't care about nothing.
Dude, he'd rather play a guy who kicked the door and messed up his foot, right? Because he's from Old Domain down here in Virginia, right here in Norfolk. So I've seen the guy play. But yeah, I'd rather get him than this joker right here, man. That's incredible, man. Right. And that's a sad situation. But I'll take it. I'm just, looking around, making sure that Alex Smith Camp don't feel any better. And let old Tyler Heineke go ahead and do his thing, man, and go ahead and lose in one this Sunday. Because we'll see, man. Yep. We'll see. Well, listen, man, we'll talk about all the draft stuff later, man. A great way to start off the week, man. I love eliminating people, but don't nothing feel better than eliminating the Eagles. God dang! I mean, that's like, older cats will know that's like taking a double shot of Viagra or something, man. God, I love eliminating them dudes, man.
I'm too young.
I know you wouldn't know nothing about that. I said older dudes, not you and I, but older dudes would know about taking a double shot of Viagra and a Hennessy shot. Okay. But man, ain't nothing greater than sending them jokers home. And that feels good, man.
To the house. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Because I was looking at it, right? I was like, man, look, if we lose this week and next week, we could be top 5. But look, when that win started happening, boy, a win is a win, player. A win is a win, man. Especially against them jokers. Boy, a win is a win. The win's a win.
Dude, man, I mean, that was if I'm gonna put the 10 keys away, I might as well throw the tank keys away on those jokers. And knowing they about to go to salary cap Hades with the 2 quarterbacks they got, because let's be totally honest, that we know that Wentz with protection is viable. We both know, without a shadow of a doubt, that Jalen Hurts is not the real deal. And I would love them to go and ship Wentz away with the money and a draft pick and be stuck with that joker. Man! Oh.
Hey, yo, Chris. Check this out. So I'm looking in the chat box. I'm looking at the chat box. Miss April said, "Hey, he mentioned it, so he must know." I'm assuming she talking about your double shot of Viagra and and your hen dog. But
First
listen
off,
though,
Miss
Chris,
April.
hold up, Chris. She don't know nothing about that neither. She like young men, you know what I'm talking about? she like them young men. She like,
Right. I know all her dudes still play PlayStation on a regular basis. She's still feeding the Cheetos.
You know
but like I said, yeah. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. I just love the matter that we beat them dudes.
Yeah.
We beat those dudes, and so it's been real quiet. It's been real quiet on the Eagles front. I haven't heard not one of them jokers fly nowhere. But I love the fact that they got to play for us this weekend.
Right.
Because they refuse. We gonna tank. No, they not gonna tank. Because you can't walk into the offseason with Hurts being 1-3 and go ahead and trading away wins. Because that's like a double negative.
Right.
I mean, so that'll be fun. Hey, Tim, I'll get back in the chat box and holler at Jason, but I wouldn't know anything about that. I really wouldn't. I needed an analogy. I needed an analogy for the feeling of beating those dudes.
Appreciate it, boss man. That is one half of Frankly Football. Let me get Chris up out of here, cause Chris about to poke his chest. I'm like, I don't need no Viagra. I was just saying. I was just making an example. Appreciate it, Chris. Oh man, good call. Hey, I want to understand. Oh, April. Tell you so, boy. April surprised me every time, man. That's a grown woman right there. That's a grown woman, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy. Hey, Eastside Harold in the chat box. Hey, everybody, real fast, ask Eastside Harold what player does he want to draft with his first round pick this year? Everybody all just ask him at the same time. Just everybody just ask him. If y'all would have called into the show, the number is 515-606-5187, access code 309-104. This show is one of them ones, just like we said it would be. This is content, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the sub, hit the like and all that. Hit the notification so you know when I drop these streams and random film sessions in the middle of the week. I also dropped a film session a little bit ago, earlier today. It was around 2 p.m. or so. Y'all should go check that out. All right? I don't miss Miss. I don't miss him neither. Look. I said every time Miss April posts something, I just my eyes go straight to it. I just can't miss it. I can't unsee him. It's just. Oh boy, let's get Dave on the phone. What's up, Dave from New York?
Cowboys 6 Lombardi. What's good?
Everything, my guy. Holding it down for the Doski Woski and all that good stuff. What's happening?
I got something to say to you.
Yes, sir.
I've been waiting and debating so long, stopping in mind for Voch to come on.
Wait a minute. We got a button because we rhyming today. All right. Go ahead, Dave.
Voch, listen. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm little. I was not wanting to go into the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And when I say that, it's not because we don't deserve it or we're not playing up to par. The one thing is that the Joneses, man.
Okay.
The Joneses going to think, wait a minute. Andy Dalton has laid us back to playoffs, so we ain't got to pay for it. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want to. That's the reason why I don't want to go to the playoffs, Bob. That's the reason why, because I don't want no debacle going on with Dak and his money. I don't want to hear, we can do something with Andy Dalton, even though he may not be there. But I don't want to hear that. I don't want that to even be on a stream. I don't want to be nobody talking about it. I don't want to hear none of that because I want them to pay for. So look what Andy Dalton did with Gallup, Amari, and CD,
right?
And Zeke and Tony. Look what he did. Now imagine if 4 was there.
2?
We would have blew them out the water first quarter. They probably got that 14 points.
Right.
But listen, Voch, I appreciate you, man. I'm not going to hold you long. I appreciate you. Happy holidays. And again, keep throwing out that fire, man.
Right.
Appreciate you.
Hey man, we gonna do that, man, all day, every day, no problem. Now do I think that the Jones is gonna hold Dak Prescott at gunpoint because Andy Dalton beat 3 terrible quarterbacks? Nah, I don't. Or 3 teams and quarterbacks. You know, I don't think that's gonna be a thing necessarily. But you know, Dak should get his money. We should be fine. Dak get his money. We should be fine. Let me just you see as you walk off. All right then. Phone lines over. We got one call, and I will wrap this thing up quickly and make my prime fillet. I promise I will. We got 469 on the phone. Let's see what they're talking about. 469. What's up with this?
Yo, Boss.
What's that?
You hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey man, I love the show, bro. It's my first time calling, man.
Appreciate it. Who this?
Hey, this Juice Jones. In the comments, bro, I'm Juice Jones. I ain't got no picture on me.
All right, Juice. All right.
Hey,
go ahead.
Bro, I want to talk about Zeke, man.
Okay.
Like, I want to, like, all the fans, like, I feel like the fans be treating Zeke like he Dak in an instance, like, you know, they want to start Andy Dalton over Zach. Over Dak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody wants to start, like, you know, Zeke had his little stump or whatever, but, like, they was trying to start Tony Pollard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Tony Pollard straight. You know what I'm saying? I understand his game. I understand all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he faster than Zeke and all that, but you can't be trying to handle Zeke like that, because I'm not saying, like, just because I'm saying all this shit.
Right.
You can't do that sometimes.
Yeah, 100%. Juice Jones threw his phone out the window, so so the call dropped. B Wee says, how is Michael Gallup not a fan favorite? Him and CD are my favorite dudes on the team right now. I don't know why Cowboy fans want to trade all their good players and play all the bad ones. I don't understand why they want to do that. But Juice Jones. Juice Jones. Silly rabbit, tricks are made for kids. You ain't know that? I gave you diamonds, furs. I gave you things that you couldn't even pronounce. Now I can't give you nothing but advice. Wait. Don't go in that closet. Ain't nothing else in there for you. Girl, you messing with the juice. You can go back to that alley cat coat wearing, hush puppy shoe wearing, crumb cake I saw you with, because you dismissed. Oh, you miss me. You miss me. I miss you too. I miss you so much I followed you today. I canceled all them credit cards. Yeah. Ooh, don't touch that coat. All right, cool. Back into the super chats. I got a handful of super chats. I love that song, man. Orange Juice Jones, the greatest. B, we dropped another.
Still, baby body doesn't have the wear and tear. You know, a smoker's lifestyle and a drinker's lifestyle, that's two different things, bro.
Right.
A smoker just stays home and kicks back and does his thing all paranoid.
Right.
You know, the drinking is what causes your body to damage. So I feel him, my boy Diggs, leading all the rookie interceptions, sacking on pass deflection. He's a beast. I like Gallimore, all them guys. But my boy Connor Williams, bro, and Connor McGovern, my guy. What do you think about those guys, dog?
They playing good, man. They are playing good, and hell, man, Connor McGovern probably be ready to take over, you know, whenever we move on from Williams. So We look good.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's a lot of things to be grateful for, bro. Dalton Schultz, and like I said, I'll take it. See, if our team ain't gonna be held down because we got CD Lamb and we got Amari Cooper and we can get some things done, that's all right. I'll live with that, bro. I mean, because to me, at the end of the day, the way you were seeing the draft, I would have been more stressed going to the draft with a 6, 7 pick, just knowing, all the. Like now, I trust Will. I don't care where we draft. I mean, obviously, you want to draft lower, but if we got to go into there, I think we could give the Bucs some problems, bro. We got a good offense, and I'm riding with the Cowboys at any chance. I'm riding with you, watching. I'm messing with you heavy, bro. I'll talk to you soon, my guy.
Appreciate it, man. Short dog, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, man, he was basically talking about the young guys on our team, the upcoming talent, and if you feel good about a guy like Conor McGovern, you feel good about a guy like Randy Gregory. I mean, we got a lot of young guys that could play. Now we just got to get even more young guys that can play. You know what I'm saying? We got some heavy-ass wind blowing out my way. I'd imagine the weather is getting a little goofy, and that's causing my stream to be a little goofy, maybe. But we gonna rock, though. We gonna fly. You understand? Let me hit that button because
The conference has been locked.
Because I got work to do. We got 2 more calls, and I'm going to get into y'all chat box, see what y'all talking about. You understand? We got Brother Carl on the phone. Let's see what Carl talking about. What's up, Carl?
Hey, man, what's going on, man? Say,
cool.
I need to understand one thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with these Cowboy fans and Kellen Moore, dog?
Why they hating on Kellen Moore?
They hate.
I have no idea. I have no idea. Since Kellen Moore has taken over, if Kellen Moore and Dak they've done nothing but be the number 1 offense in the league. Dak gets hurt, and we still find a way to put up 30 and 40 points if Andy Dalton is playing competent.
And not just that, you got Terrence Steele at tackle, and we still top 15 in offense.
Sure. Kellen Moore.
Like I don't understand it.
Yeah, Kellen Moore just not getting his respect for whatever reason, but that's Cowboy fans for you, man.
And that's the thing about it. But we've been having it. But every year we have some type of debate about something that's on the Cowboys team. Last year was Dak, and so then Dak get hurt. So then we see what he really means to the team. So now we got Kellen. So what if he take this Boise State job? I think that's gonna hurt us, bro.
If Kellen Moore has been the offense coordinator for the number 1 team the past 2 years, then everything else is going to be a downgrade. So it's unfortunate. I don't want to lose him, but we got to find somebody. We're going to have to find somebody to call this shit.
And that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why can't we just embrace the man while we got him now? Because, Kellen is – that man is – he's nice. He's nice, and I just don't understand. You hear more people talk about Kellen Moore than they say about Mike Nolan, and we got the last ranked defense in the league.
Foots the King be on Twitter talking crazy about Kellen Moore, but don't say nothing about Mike Nolan. Foots.
That's another one.
Tell him I said it. Tell him I said it.
That's another one. Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. So that shit don't make sense to me at all.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's just crazy.
It is what it is. It is indeed crazy, but we'll be all right. I just hope the other dude that's interviewing end up getting the job, and Kellen Moore just hang around with Jerry for a little bit. If not, I'm gonna be upset.
Whoever they hire, I just hope he ain't no best friend of Mike McCarthy, because we don't need him to hire no more of his friends.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy gonna bring in some 50-year-old that ain't called offense in damn 10 years or some mess. Appreciate it, Carl. Great call, man.
All right, man.
Yep. Somebody in the chat box say can't touch this. He says Mike McCarthy will call the plays. I don't want Mike McCarthy to call the plays, and Zach too. I don't want Mike McCarthy to call the plays because Mike McCarthy wasn't great calling the plays in Green Bay. I think we look good on offense because Kellen is a good play caller. Kellen is a good offensive mind. I think let Mike control the game and let Kellen take the game out of Mike's hands. I think that's more appropriate, but I don't want Mike calling no damn offense. We're gonna get one more call in and we're gonna wrap the stream up, man. We gonna get 214 up in here, see what they talking about. 214, what's up? Who this?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
My name is Stuart Bell. Yes, sir. My name is Stuart Bell, first time caller.
Okay. What else?
Been watching.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. No, I mean, I've been watching you for a minute, man. And what I like about you the most, the way the offensive line play. I mean, the way you break down the offensive line.
Right.
I can tell you played on the offensive line. I have as well. So I like listening to you on that aspect.
Appreciate
it. And I appreciate the information that you give on, all the information that you give in regards to, the way the film sessions.
God damn, Stu, you running from the police, man? You running from the police, Stu?
Sorry. I know.
They coming to get your ass,
that's
boy.
my background. No.
Officer, he's
No,
over.
that's my background. I apologize.
Nah, you good, player. If they looking for you, I don't know you. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
No, I appreciate it. But no, I really had questions in regards to what you think about. Because in my opinion, I feel like the offensive line, even though the offensive line is depleted. And that's one thing I try to explain to, friends of mine, co-workers of mine. Yeah. Like, our offensive line is depleted. And, bro, we got 4 new starters, you know what I'm saying, in regards to, Connor Williams being there. Mm-hmm. So I think they've been doing a pretty good job in regards to, doing what they got to do to protect Andy Dalton, right. Whatever. But I want to ask you in regards to what we should do with the defensive line, because I see Neville Gallimore, he's doing his thing. I think he's showing a lot of progress. Randy Gregory's a beast. Mm-hmm. Like you say all the time, the boy wake up out of bed good. Yeah. But I feel like we need a fat boy in the middle, you know what I'm saying, one technique who can clog the inside to stop the run game, because the run game, it's been a problem for us the last few years. Sure. I think we need to do what we got to do to try to do, to do what we got to do to clog up the middle so we don't be embarrassed like we do. So
I agree that if
I guess in the draft assets or free agency aspect.
Yeah.
I want to know your opinion on what we got to do in regards to that.
I agree. If your nose is better, then your threes are better. If both those guys are better, your ends are better. If your D-line is better, your linebackers and your DBs are better. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So that was my only question. I kind of figured you would probably answer it like that, but for me, I feel like we still need a fat boy in the middle. That's all.
Yeah. I agree.
Clog up there. And I think we would free up Jalen Smith. We will free up Leighton Van Der Esch. We will free up, Sean Lee, if he do play next year. I'm still looking at the future.
Boy, them Sirens.
I ain't go for it. I like what we doing right now, but I'm still looking at the future, though. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, them Sirens still going. They ain't going to never find who they looking for. But look, I appreciate
I know, right?
I appreciate you, Stu.
All right. Yes, sir.
Them motherfucking Sirens. Them Sirens been going for 20 minutes. This man going to call my show. He going to call my show with a high-speed chaser. This man gonna call me while somebody robbing the bank. Yo, fam, I'm not no accessory to that. Don't call me. I ain't got no information. I'd be fresh as hell if the feds watching. Chat box, y'all got something y'all want to say? Anything? Y'all got something y'all want to say? Before I hang up on this call and cook my prime filet mignon, because I'm bougie and I'm in the prime steaks now. I'm also dry aging a whole ribeye loin. I'm going to pull that in about 2 weeks. I'm dry aging another bone-in ribeye loin. Pull that in about 3 weeks. Dry aging a tomahawk, I'm going to pull in 4 weeks. Just something light. Just something light. But till then, we're going to run this prime fillet. Yeah, all right, this prime fillet. Appreciate everybody that has wished me happy holidays. Appreciate everybody that was very supportive through my vacation. The key word in vacation is vacate, Just want to take a little time, be with the fam and all that. And Hours and Natchez a good little time too, so that's what that is. Yeah. Patrick Surtain, leave him alone. Gallup will be too expensive if he plays better. We ain't got to worry about Gallup money for a whole nother year, fam. Like let's just get past next year, and we'll figure it out. Can't wait for the fire film sessions. I'm dropping some now. Actually, I have a bunch of draft film sessions up on my Patreon already. They're the long form film sessions. So like the hour-long joints. I got a lot of stuff over there. So go over there, check it out. The link is in the description, patreon.com/vochlombardiyt. Talk about your best option to replace Cheeto. Too soon. We don't know where we drafting at. We don't know. Avery, so you dry aging now? Yes, I am dry aging now. I'm dry aging a big loin, a medium loin, and an actual tomahawk steak that's big as hell. And after I dry age, I'm going to have to cut it down. It's going to be like a regular cowboy steak. So, oh, yeah. Voch is getting into the nuance, He sounds out of breath because plot twist, the police was looking for his ass. He just robbed a bank and he's on the run. And he wanted to call my show one last time before he went in. When is the next Voch and Jeff show? Could be tomorrow. And we need to come up with a name for that, so we'll see. Talk about Kyle Pitts. I will later. I can only kind of talk about Kyle Pitts in passing. I have the film. I just haven't dove into it yet. But when I dive into it, you'll hear me talk a lot about Kyle Pitts. Hey, Voch, have you compared Wilson's stats to Adams besides Adams' sacks, which is carrying his stats? Wilson is better in coverage. Yeah, Wilson's putting more hands on the ball. He's taking the ball away more. Sure, 100%. Aisha actually talks about Donovan Wilson as being like a baby Jamal Adams. Just being physical, box player. I think Donovan is better as a center fielder than Adams, but who am I? I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Do the Cowboys win the division this weekend? We'll see. Jess said we're gonna play the vegans this week. I said, who the vegans? She said, y'all know she giggle when she wrong. She said, can't wait until weird draft quarterback conversation. Not for our team. Can't wait until weird draft conversations. Not for our team. Yeah, I feel you, Joe. I feel you. What up, Voch? You got one of them Flintstone steaks? Yes, but not exactly though. Like not the exact cut though. I know the exact cut of a Flintstone steak, but if you mean big ass steak, yes sir. I got 3 big ass steaks. Yes sir, 100%. How do you think he would fit with our team? Pitts? Yeah, he exists. He would exist. Christian Barmore. I got his film, his 2020 film, and I'm gonna drop it on Patreon first. And the Patreon people just gotta vote for it. The Patreon people haven't voted for it. They voted to see Jalen Twyman first. So I'm gonna watch a couple more DBs. Then we're gonna get into the Patreon vote, which is Jamar Chase and Jalen Twyman. We're gonna watch them next, and then after that we'll put up another vote. And if they vote Christian Barmore, then we'll watch Christian Barmore. Very simple process. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Somebody said one more war call for Randy. There you go. Shaq says I'm about to subscribe right now. Hey, there you go. The Patreon. Let's go look at the Patreon and what's up there. The Patreon has
Alex Leatherwood, Andre Cisco, Carlos Basham, Greg Russo, Hamza Nazirladeen, J.C. Horn, Javon Holland, Terrible Ass, Joseph Osada, Nick Bowden, Paris Ford, Panay Sewell, Sam Cosme, Trevon Morrig, Tyree Gillespie, Wilson. Who is Wilson? Marvin Wilson. We dropped a film session on him on the regular YouTube channel. Quiddy Pay, Michael Parsons, Patrick Surtain, Rashawn Slater. Next we'll do J. Chase and Jalen Twyman. If y'all interested in that, it's on the Patreon. Links in the description. Patreon.com/VochLombardi. My man Voch eating good. I'm getting fat and I hate that. You know, when you go home for the holidays, they don't care about your diet at all. So the next 14 days, I'm going to really be back on my little program, you know? Get back on my little program to get back right. Vegan Voch, you know? I'll be vegan Voch until my steaks are done dry aging, and then we'll boogie. Iverson, you missed an incredible show. You missed an incredible opening. I started rapping and shit. I had a different intro song. Oh, you just missed it. You missed it. Iverson, you got to go back. And you was probably doing homework or something that's doing homework or something that's less important than watching my show. But go check it out. You'll enjoy it. AI Aisha. Voch got to let them know it's $1 a month. Less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you know. Unless you want to put 5 in there, then I'm not gonna hold you. But sure, less than $1 a month. Voch, you showed no mercy on the film session. Find the scrub. Well, he deserved it. Eagles fans deserve it. And Michael, I forgot his name. Let me turn back on my notepad. Jaquette, whack as hell. You sure you're not getting ready to be a daddy, Voch? I mean, I'm gonna leave that thing in there one day. There we go. It popped back up. Want to share that steak? You can easily cut it in half. Be right over. It's aging right now. When it's done aging, I will have a. I really wanted to have a Voch Lombardi barbecue one day. You know, everybody just kind of cool with Voch. Hey, let's all show up and barbecue, right? But like the internet is weird and it's filled with weird people, and I don't want to have to shoot nobody. So what you want me to say? But we'll talk about it. Emilio says, "What's up, Voch? Love the show. Watch it every day. First time in the chat, but what's up? Welcome, Emilio. Chat box. Welcome, Emilio. He's apparently been around for a while. He's been around for a while. This is his first time commenting. Shouts out down. Iverson says she was out with her friends catching COVID and shit. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I drove here from Mississippi today. That was a 6-hour drive, and I haven't taken a nap. So I'm tired as hell, and I was hungry. So I'm about to go cook my prime filet. Okay? That'll be my last meal before I get back into my little